Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to 31 Days of Yoga. If this is your first time here and you're interested in health and fitness and yoga related videos, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And then while you're at it, click that little bell icon to be notified every time I post, which through the month of January will be every single day. So today I have for you a short session that's going to get deep into the outer hips with several variations that I think you will enjoy. So we will be needing 2 blocks and a blanket, but these props are optional today. If your outer hips are pretty open, you may not even need them. Let's go ahead and get started on our backs. Laying down, rolling the shoulders back. Let's just kick both of the legs up to the sky. Invite a little bit of movement here. Might feel good, especially if this is a more so challenging posture on your hamstrings. Okay, let's go ahead and flex through the right foot, cross the right ankle over the left thigh. We'll grab behind the left thigh to allow the legs to relax. Still keep the flex in the right foot, but everything else can basically be soft. You can invite a little bit of movement side to side, or you could be still, your choice. Good. We're going to go ahead, set the left foot down onto the ground, open up the arms, inhale, and then as we exhale, both of our knees are going to fall over to the right. So this is more working into internal rotation, but it does feel nice. Good. We'll pull the legs back up through center. Inhale here. And then as we exhale, go over to the other side. So this time, the right sole of the foot is going to plant down onto the ground, and we're just going to press into the crease of the right hip. Remember your breath, especially if you are experiencing a lot of sensation here. Good. And then when you're ready, we'll go ahead, pull the legs back up, extend through the right leg, extend through the left leg, invite a little bit of movement here, hopefully feeling just a little bit more open. Let's go ahead and switch. So flexing through the left leg or the left foot, let's go ahead and cross that ankle over the thigh, interlace the hands behind the right thigh. And once again, you can find a little bit of movement, a little bit of stillness, whatever serves your body better. We'll be working into some deep postures today, such as pigeon pose, which can be, relatively intense. So just keep on identifying with the sensation, honoring the body where it is today. Good, we'll go ahead, release the legs, open up the arms, inhale, and then as we exhale, let both of the legs fall over to the left. Good, and then when we're ready, we'll pick those legs back up, inhale, and then exhale over to the other side. This time our right hand presses into the left hip crease. Try to keep that knee pointed up towards the sky. Good, and then come back through center. Send both of your legs back up to the sky, a little bit of movement. And then when we're ready, we're just going to shift ourselves up towards seated. All right, from here, we'll go ahead and lengthen out our legs. We're going to keep our left leg where it is, and we're just going to open up our right leg to the side. So creating just about a 90-degree angle in the groin. We're going to twist over the left leg, and we can either take our forearms to the ground or take our forearms to some blocks. But we should be feeling a pretty good stretch through that IT band area. Good. We'll go ahead, peel ourselves up. Let's lift that right leg, send it back in front, and then the left leg will come out to the side, creating that 90-degree angle in the legs, and then we'll just twist over that right leg, taking it into that IT band stretch. Good. From here, we'll lift it back up, turn back so that we're seated, and let's just take the left leg back forward. However we want to get there, we're going to make our way into downward facing dog. Just take a moment here to walk it out. Good, and then when you're ready, right leg reaches up and back. Exhale, open up in the hip, bend the knee. Inhale, square it off. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest, plant the foot down in between the palms. Really press down into the left hand. All 10 toes are going to spiral over towards the right edge of the mat. Lift the right arm up towards the sky. Really press down into the right leg to lift the hips up. Should be feeling a really nice stretch through here. Good, and then as we're ready, all 10 toes will spiral back forward. Let's settle the back leg down. Gather in your blocks. We're going to shift ourselves back here for a moment into a half split. Ground down into the left hand. Inhale, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Twist. Once again, just experiencing that nice sensation through the outside of the hip. Good, come back through center. Shift yourself back forward. Let's heel toe the foot all the way over towards the left edge of the mat. Settle the knee down, pigeon pose. Stay nice and lifted here for a moment. Maybe we lift up the hands. So pull that right knee back, that left knee forward. Find some engagement here. Find a minute or moment of flight. And then as we exhale, we can start to come down. So if your right hip is feeling lifted, you can just slide a blanket underneath that hip to give yourself a little bit of grounding here, and then you can fold forward. I really like to set a block underneath my chest so that my chest doesn't come too low, but I can recline my head. As we're ready here, let's peel ourselves up, remove the blanket out of the way. Let's set ourselves down onto our right hip and then swing that left leg all the way around, either setting up for double pigeon or for Sukhasana, just setting that foot in front. Either way, inhale for some height, exhale to bow. Already getting pretty deep into the outer hips, but we have just one side left to go. Good, let's slowly rise ourselves up. However we want to make our way there, we're going to come back into downward facing dog. Walk out the legs, maybe noticing any difference here. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, open up in the hip, bend the knee. Inhale to square it off. Exhale, big step forward to the top of the mat. Really ground down through the right hand. Turn all 10 toes over towards the left edge of the mat. Left hand reaches up towards the sky. Open here. Press down into the feet to lift the hips. All 10 toes spiral forward. Settle down the back knee. Gather in your blocks. Shift the hips back into a half split, maybe inviting a little bit more space in between your heel and knee. Ground down now into your right hand. Inhale, left arm reaches up towards the sky. Excellent. Set that hand down. Let's shift ourselves back forward. And then just heel toe the foot towards the right edge of the mat. Setting up for pigeon pose. We're gonna pull our left knee back, our right knee forward, find a moment of flight. And then as we're ready, we'll come down, maybe utilizing our blanket underneath the hip, maybe utilizing our blocks, however serves us. Excellent. As we're ready, let's go ahead, peel ourselves up. Let's slide the blanket out of the way and then pull this right leg all the way around, either setting up for double pigeon or setting the foot in front for Sukhasana. Let's inhale for a bit of stacking, exhale to pull ourselves forward. Allow yourself to breathe into the intensity of the pose, whether or not you're in double pigeon. And when we're ready, let's slowly pull ourselves out. Set the hands behind you. Let's just release out the legs, give ourselves a little bit of movement here. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again tomorrow. Namaste.